Morning, folks. Day 12, and this morning was a little bit different. This morning was 30 minutes, but my distance wasn't that much because I have moved into intervals. I decided it's finally time to start speeding things up, so I created a plan where you basically take the speed that you're running for a regular amount of time at. For me, I was running at 6 miles an hour before for 30 minutes. So what you do for your intervals is kick it down a mile an hour, and that's your resting or your recovery jog, and then kick it up 1 mile an hour above what your regular pace is. So that would be 7 miles an hour for me, and that's your interval pace. Try that at some time. You basically end up coming to about the same end in terms of your overall mileage. It's a little bit more exertion when you're running faster, but it's less exertion when you're recovering, and that's how intervals work. You do that over a period of time, and you'll get faster. So today, a few quick things. I think it's that time of year where we're all kind of stressing out about random stuff, but whatever we're dealing with in our lives, stress is kind of an unavoidable thing. And there's nothing worse than reading articles or listening to podcasts or watching YouTube videos, or even just having people talk to you and being like, don't stress, just relax and it'll be fine. There's nothing worse than being told that, because no one else is in your mind. No one else knows how that stress is impacting you. And no one else knows how hard it is for you to relax and to settle down and to not be stressed. So for all those people who create videos like that, there's a special place in hell for you. Because you don't have the solution. That's not the way to solve the problem. Telling somebody not to stress is not going to work. People have to find their own ways to relax. So you have to consider what works for you. What's going to make you less stressed? What's going to make you more relaxed? And we can't avoid these situations. So, it can't be about avoiding the situations, but just being able to deal with them and synthesize that however we're able to. And I don't have the answer to that, because I don't even know what works for me. I'm stressed all the time, and that's just the way that I'm wired up. So you have to find what works for you, but I'm not going to tell you, just relax, it'll be fine. I've mentioned before, try to be positive, try not to look at the negative in things, but as far as stress goes, stress is a monster. We all have our different ways of dealing with it. But another thing that you could do while you're trying to figure out how to deal with stress is consider the way that stress impacts your life. Consider lack of sleep, which translates to lack of energy, which translates into lack of motivation to work out, which translates into lack of being able to achieve your goals. So sometimes if you take a step back and really consider how much that stress is impacting your life, maybe it will give you pause to consider how important it might be to address that stress. But yeah, it's just one of those things. It's about perspective. It's about where we're at in our lives. It's about the obligations that we have. We have to support our families. We have to make money, so we have to have jobs. Unless we're independently wealthy, which is super awesome. And if that's you, then kudos to you. I hate you. No, I'm kidding. I love everybody. But really, you can't just shirk those obligations. You can't just say, well, it's stressing me out, so I'm not going to do that anymore. There's always going to be a certain amount of stress that you encounter in your life. So it's one of those things where you have to figure out how to deal with it, or it's going to end up eating you alive. It'll destroy you over time. So good luck with whatever stress you're dealing with today. I hope you do okay. I hope you get through it, and I hope you are able to find a way to effectively deal with it. I hope I'm able to find a way to effectively deal with it. So good luck to you. We'll see what happens with all that, but just keep thinking those positive thoughts and doing what you're doing, and enjoy day 12.